Ever thought about the sinister aspects of Hollywood? From shocking scandals to outrageous behavior, the glitzy facade often hides a much darker reality. As we dive into the depths of Tinseltown, prepare to be both intrigued and appalled by the actions of those who have made headlines for all the wrong reasons. The list of the 10 most evil celebrities in Hollywood history is filled with individuals whose misdeeds have left a lasting impact. Some have been involved in heinous crimes, while others have displayed a complete disregard for the well-being of those around them. The stories behind their actions reveal a world where fame and fortune can lead to moral decay. As we explore these notorious figures, you may find yourself questioning the true nature of celebrity culture. The countdown promises to unveil shocking revelations that will challenge your perceptions of these well-known personalities. Get ready for a journey into the unsettling side of fame that you won't soon forget. Wallace Beery's legacy in Hollywood is marked by a divisive nature and allegations of abuse. He rose to fame later in life, achieving stardom at the age of 45. Known for his high pay, Beery's abrasive personality often put him at odds with fellow actors. His behavior on set was frequently described as antagonistic, leading to a reputation that overshadowed his talent. His personal life was equally troubled, with his first marriage to actress Gloria Swanson ending amid serious allegations of abuse. This tumultuous relationship painted a picture of a man struggling with his darker impulses. Beery's second marriage also ended in divorce, further complicating his personal narrative. Despite these challenges, he had interests outside of acting, including a passion for aviation. Additionally, his decision to adopt a child hints at a more complex side to his character, suggesting a desire for connection amid his chaotic life. The contradictions in Beery's life and career continue to provoke discussion about his true nature. Once a celebrated Western swing musician, Spade Cooley's life took a tragic turn after the brutal murder of his wife, Ella May, in 1961. His trial captivated the nation, drawing attention to the complexities of his life filled with both triumphs and tragedies. Cooley rose from poverty to fame, becoming a prominent figure in the music scene. However, his journey was marred by personal turmoil, including infidelity and financial struggles that plagued his career. Despite his earlier success and undeniable charisma, the darker aspects of his life began to overshadow his achievements. The murder of Ella May, which he was convicted of, revealed the depths of his despair and the consequences of his actions. The trial not only showcased the sensationalism of celebrity culture, but also highlighted the tragic side of fame. Cooley's story serves as a reminder of how quickly fortune can turn to misfortune, leaving behind a legacy that is as haunting as it is fascinating. Known for his mastery in filmmaking, Alfred Hitchcock also had a reputation for harsh treatment of actors. His approach to directing was often controversial, as he believed in pushing his performers to their limits to achieve the desired emotional impact on screen. A notable example of this is Tippi Hedren's traumatic experience during the filming of The Birds. Hitchcock subjected her to real attacks by birds, creating a terrifying environment that left her deeply affected. This method of using real animals in a scene was not just a creative choice, but also a reflection of Hitchcock's complex personality. He was known for his innovative techniques and storytelling prowess, yet these were often accompanied by a darker side. Hitchcock had peculiar fears and a penchant for cruel pranks, which contributed to his reputation as one of the more sinister figures in Hollywood history. His legacy is a blend of cinematic genius and troubling behavior, leaving a lasting impact on the film industry and its stars. Known as the King of Hollywood, Clark Gable had a complex legacy that extended far beyond his iconic role in Gone with the Wind. His reputation as a womanizer was well known, and he was notorious for his numerous affairs. One of the most scandalous was his relationship with actress Loretta Young, which resulted in a secret child. Young later revealed that their relationship was not consensual, adding a dark layer to Gable's public persona. Early in his career, Gable had a dubious mentor who helped him navigate the treacherous waters of Hollywood, but this also meant engaging in relationships that were often more about career advancement than genuine affection. Additionally, Gable faced a significant scandal involving the suspicious death of Jean Harlow's husband, which cast a shadow over his career. These elements combined paint a picture of a man whose charm and talent were often overshadowed by his morally questionable actions and the darker aspects of his personal life. Known for her incredible acting talent and striking beauty, Elizabeth Taylor's life was anything but ordinary. Her personal life was filled with drama, marked by multiple marriages and scandals that kept her in the public eye. One of the most talked about events was her affair with Eddie Fisher, who was married to actress Debbie Reynolds at the time. This scandal shocked Hollywood and fans alike, as it led to Fisher leaving Reynolds for Taylor. Their relationship was just one chapter in a life filled with high-profile romances. Taylor's marriages were numerous and often tumultuous. She married Richard Burton twice, and their passionate relationship was both celebrated and criticized. Their love story was filled with intense emotions, public arguments, and reconciliations, making them one of Hollywood's most famous couples. Taylor's life was a blend of cinematic success and personal controversies, which made her one of the most talked about stars in Hollywood history. Her beauty and talent were undeniable, but it was her tumultuous personal life that often overshadowed her achievements. Spencer Tracy's remarkable acting career was shadowed by personal struggles that painted a complex picture of his life. He is best known for his powerful performances in classic films, but behind the scenes, he faced many challenges. His relationship with Katharine Hepburn was both passionate and tumultuous. They shared a deep bond, yet it was complicated by Tracy's troubled marriage to Louise Treadwell. This marriage was marked by emotional distance and guilt, as Tracy often felt torn between his responsibilities and his feelings for Hepburn. Despite his professional success, Tracy battled a drinking problem that affected both his personal and professional life. His health issues, including heart problems, added to the weight of his struggles. These factors contributed to a sense of vulnerability that contrasted sharply with his on-screen persona. Tracy's story reflects the human side of fame, illustrating the challenges faced by one of Hollywood's iconic actors. His legacy is not just in the films he made but also in the personal battles he fought, making him a complex figure in the history of cinema. Bette Davis was a remarkable actress known for her incredible talent and strong personality. Her fierce nature often led to conflicts with powerful figures in Hollywood. Davis was famous for her quick temper and high standards, which made her both respected and feared in the industry. One of her most famous feuds was with fellow actress Joan Crawford. Their rivalry became legendary, with stories of their clashes circulating widely. Davis was not one to back down, and her demanding nature often put her at odds with studio executives and co-stars alike. She fought hard for her artistic integrity, refusing to compromise on her vision for her roles. This determination made her a formidable presence in Hollywood, even as she faced numerous personal and professional challenges throughout her career. Her legacy is marked by her talent and her unyielding spirit, which left a lasting impact on the film industry. Known for his remarkable films like Rosemary's Baby, Chinatown, and The Pianist, Roman Polanski's career is marked by both artistic brilliance and deep controversy. His life took a tragic turn when his wife, actress Sharon Tate, was murdered by the Manson family in 1969. This horrific event cast a long shadow over his personal life and career. However, it is Polanski's legal troubles that have kept him in the public eye for darker reasons. In 1977, he was charged with the sexual assault of a 13-year-old girl, which led to his flight from the United States to avoid sentencing. This decision to flee has sparked ongoing debates about justice and accountability. Living in Europe, Polanski has continued to work in film, but his past looms large over his legacy. The combination of his cinematic achievements and his controversial actions creates a complex narrative that challenges the way audiences view his work and his life. Roscoe "Fatty" Arbuckle was a beloved figure in the world of silent film comedy, known for his large size and infectious humor. His career flourished in the early 1900s, making him one of the highest-paid actors of his time. However, everything changed dramatically when he became embroiled in a scandal that would haunt him for the rest of his life. In 1921, actress Virginia Ray died after attending a party hosted by Arbuckle. The circumstances surrounding her death led to shocking allegations against him, claiming that he had caused her demise through reckless behavior. The media frenzy that followed was intense, with sensational headlines and public outrage that painted Arbuckle as a monster. Despite being acquitted of manslaughter after 3 trials, the damage to his reputation was irreversible. The public's perception of him had shifted, and he found it nearly impossible to regain his former status in Hollywood. Arbuckle's story serves as a cautionary tale about the fragility of fame and the harsh realities of public opinion. Even after his acquittal, he struggled to find work and was largely shunned by the industry that once embraced him. His pioneering contributions to film were overshadowed by the scandal, leaving a legacy that is often remembered more for the tragedy than for his comedic genius. The The rise and fall of Fatty Arbuckle illustrate how quickly fortunes can change in the world of entertainment, especially in the unforgiving landscape of early Hollywood. Celebrated for his remarkable contributions to silent film, Charlie Chaplin's life was not without its controversies. He is well known for his iconic character, the tramp, who brought laughter to audiences worldwide. However, his personal life was often under scrutiny. Chaplin had multiple marriages, many of which were to women significantly younger than himself. This aspect of his life raised eyebrows and sparked gossip in Hollywood and beyond. In addition to his complicated romantic relationships, Chaplin faced allegations of communist sympathies. His political views and public statements led to significant backlash, especially during the Red Scare in the United States. This scrutiny intensified, ultimately resulting in his exile from the country he had called home for decades. Despite these challenges, Chaplin's genius in filmmaking and storytelling remained undeniable. His legacy in film history is significant, yet it is also complex and multifaceted, reflecting both his artistic brilliance and the controversies that surrounded his